Lady Constance Seymour Pellew. Anybody posh? You've got to be, you've got to laugh posh with this one, you know. Lady Constance Seymour Pellew had never been to Longton, be fair. And as I got out of this big weight Jaguar by the Owd bus station, I decided as I didn't particularly want to come again. I got a student doubted us say as had been doing a project on Potsy's and had arranged me to. Well, Lady Constance stood there with him, and it was what you'd call an impressive figure. I was fat. I got 3 chins, a big floppy hat with ostrich feathers in it. And in her arms I got a Pekingese dog with asthma. I was cuddling it, you know, star they do. Well, just at this particular time, Owd Grandad Piggott was trudging up the strand on his road to the Owd hut. I was skint, Owd Grandad was. Well, I just fetched his pension, paid a fine with it, and I got to buy 4 bob left, say. Now, if Lady Constance hadn't stepped off the curb, I might never have met Owd Grandad Piggott. Because remember these Owd high heel shoes they used to wear? I got a pair of these on, say. And the heel went down the grid. Easy solved, you might think. But when they'd 16 stone and tied up for about 13 stone, you know, so like this, didn't see as you bend down, say. Oh, blast! Lady Constance says. Then I spotted Owd Grandad. I didn't particularly like the cut on him, but I was the only one at hand just at that time. Owd Grandad had stopped, and I was grinning at Lady Constance. Hey, my man, come here. So Owd Grandad sidled over and I spat in the grid. It missed Lady Constance's shoe by about 1/2 inch. Get my shoe out of this grid. Owd Grandad says, Missus, get knotted. I demand that you help me. Owd Grandad says, I don't reckon as late in a position demand out of it. I says, there's an old lot as lives down that grid and it's got bloody teeth on it like wood chairs. I says, what's it worth? Get the height. Lady Constance stuck down that grid probably meant as though Tuck could spend half an hour in the bokies with a bit of luck. I'll give you 5 shillings. No good. 5 shillings, not enough. Listen, Missus, I says, I know the arse out. If I was stuck down a bloody grid, they was to help me. I says, when you day, the name will be in the paper with a 5-figure willicide on it. I says, when I go, ours all leaves a gas bill and my name on will have it through all. If I'm lucky. I says, when I'm dead, they'll chuck me up that bunk. And everybody in the street will have a party. I says, it's going to cost like 10 quid go out of that grid, Missus. Well, Lady Constance went a dark shade of purple. And next thing, Owd Piggott had an asthma attack. Owd Grandad Piggott had got trump card, and both on them knew it. So Lady Constance fumbled in a bag, ripped 2 fivers off a roll and get him in. So I stuffed him in his behind pocket. I says, right, stop there a minute. I'm going to borrow a crowbar out of that shop. Lady Constance had no choice but stop there. So he comes back with this crowbar and an hammer. I says, right, out still, have the out in a minute. And I starts jabbing away at this heel trying to dislodge it. Then he got down on his hands and knees and tried to dislodge it with his fingers. But that's when this pig took an hand in it. It had made its mind up from the start as Owd Grandad Piggott was a bad lot. And it had decided now as I was trying to attack its mistress. So it started yapping and struggling. Oh, Wong Pao, do keep still. But Wong Pao wouldn't keep still. It struggled out to Lady Constance's arms and dropped on Owd Grandad's shoulder. Then it sunk his teeth in his left ear. They're nasty, you know, them pigs are. Well, Owd Grandad let out a yell as they had all Longton. And I held her cussing blue murder. But this pig wouldn't let go. It hung on to Owd Grandad's ear and it mauled it and shook it like as if it was a rot. I let out at it then with this hammer. But all I did was succeed in splitting a flagstone. Growled him over then, this Pete did, and it was growling and snarling like hell. Then it dragged his ear into the gutter, so I had to go with it. Well, in then, somebody come out to the shop with a bucket of weights and let drive. Lady Constance says, "You've upset my wonk pal's delicate little system. She's highly strung, you know." I says, "I'll upset its system if I catch out on it. I'll upset its bloody life. You throw a hammer at her. They used to throw the bloody hammer if it's done at they, well, it's done at me." I says, "I say me, eh?" I had to go hospital with his ear, you know, Owd Grandad did. Lady Constance went back one pretty fast when I got her foot out to that grid. I didn't wait for a daughter. I was more concerned about the peak. I knowed as if Owd Grandad Piggott had got out on it, I'd have killed it. I would have done, I know. Anyway, they'll say